Today I'm going to teach you 3 things you should know. Ooh, my fingers. Today I'm going to teach you 3 things you should know for making better video with DSLRs. Why am I looking over here instead of looking over here? Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to teach you 3 things you should know when making video. Let's get started with this video right away. Number 1 that I would like you to know is definitely frames per second. Frames per second can go anywhere from 24 frames per second and up. 24 frames per second is usually what I see, so usually that's what they make movies with. 30 frames per second they basically make shows and stuff like that with. And then anything higher than that is usually used for slow motion. Next up is shutter speed. Shutter speed should always be double of what your frames per second is. So let's say I'm shooting at 24 frames per second. I want to make sure I'm at 48. If you can't get to 48, get to the closest number above it, not under it, because it helps with the motion blur. So let's say if I'm going lower than 48 for my 24 frames per second, you see the motion blur way different than what you see now. And if I go higher, it would look a little jittery. So you usually want to stay double of what your frames per second are for your shutter speed. And lastly, I want to talk about focus. A lot of times when you're doing video, you want to stay in manual focus, because in bigger jobs you're gonna have to learn how to do manual focus. There's gonna be focus peaking in better cameras. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff. I've worked on TV sets and I've worked on other jobs too, doing commercials and stuff. Usually there's a job called a focus puller. So focusing, stay in manual focus. These are 3 things you want to know, especially if you're a beginner. So alright guys, thank you very much.